Hi everyone, welcome to a Fallen Gaming video. My name is Jarvis and today I'm going to show you how to use HITFILM Express. It's a free software that you can get to put together some clips that you might record on your PlayStation or whatever, or even personal files you have on your PC. So yeah, it's a free alternative to Premiere or Vegas, which costs a few pounds. So this is a great application that has many of the same features that you can get in those apps. And as I say, it's free of charge. I've used it a couple of times. In fact, I'm using it now to make this video. So hopefully this tutorial will help you understand how to put the video together, how to add transitions, how to even add music and stuff like that. Sort of basic stuff that you can use. So when you open up HITFILM Express, you basically have a screen like this. It's got all these different panels. This is just basically videos showing you how to make certain things in HITFILM, showing you effects that you can use as well. But what you want to do is go straight up to new, and you're presented with this panel here. So you've got the template, which is 1080p full HD 25 frames per second. That's what I use. You can change this all the way up to 4K or 720, whatever you want. We're going to stick with this. Don't worry about the duration or the width or the height. You want to keep them the same and just hit OK. If you're recording from a PlayStation 4, I recommend you put the files from your PlayStation on a USB stick and just put them into your PC or Mac. And that way you can get the clips onto there and you can start editing. So you're presented with this screen here. Now at the top left here you'll see the trimmer. That's basically where you're going to be able to trim your clips down if you want to. You've got the viewer where you can actually see the clips that you've got. And the timeline is down the bottom here, is basically how long your clip's going to be when you put them all together. And on the left here you've got the media panel where you can import the media you're going to actually use. You've got the effects tab and the controls, which I'll explain later. So the timeline down here, you've basically got a video track and an audio track as standard. Your main video track is going to be along the top here, and the audio for that track is going to be underneath. So what we'll do first before we do anything is we'll just import some media, and then you can actually see what I'm actually talking about. So I'll bring in some clips that I've already got, some music. I've even got a picture and an outro. We'll open that. So you see the very first thing that comes up is the video clip that I've got already. So the first thing I normally do personally if I'm making a video is I go down and I put my intro in to the actual channel. When I click on it, you see it's up here. You can press play. You can actually see the clip. Now, so you've got two options. You can either bring in the whole lot by left clicking on it and just dragging it straight down, or you can use just the video or just the audio, whatever you want. We want the full lot, so I'm going to just drag, left click, hold it down and drag it straight into your panel here. It then appears up on the right here as the viewer, because this is the main viewer of your video. You can use this little button down here. You've got small mountains, big mountains. It basically scales it up so you can see the clip a bit more. You've got this marker up here that you can hold down with the left button and just drag, and you can see it all. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a transition to just this video just now, just to show you what it's all about. If you go to the effects tab, I can go straight down to where it says video transitions. I'll go into dissolve folder, and I've got an addictive dissolve. So we'll just left click drag up to here. Now basically that means that it just fades in. See how that little fade just fades it in? And you can extend this by just going to the effect and just getting the little green marker will appear, and you can just drag that out if you want it to fade a little bit longer. I'll go back to effects, addictive dissolve, and I can put either one at the end, or I can add another transition once I put another clip in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that as is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the audio transitions, and I'm going to put a crossfade at the beginning of the audio track, like so. And I'll extend that to the same length as the fade up here. So basically it fades in the music and the video at the same time. So we'll go back to media, click on your media tab, you'll see all the stuff you've got here. I'll click a clip at random, we'll go for this one here. Now you'll see up the top here I've got the full clip. This little icon down here, when I hold that down I can drag along to a specific point that I want to keep. So like that one there, I take the guy out. So there is where I want to start the clip. Now I can click on the icon here to set a point in, or I can press I on the keyboard. So I'll press I. It sets that as the in point. Then I'll go scan across. Bang. Excellent. And I'll set that as the out point. Now I can do that by clicking the icon again at the right hand side that says out, or I can just press O and it sets it out. So you'll see it just highlights this little clip here that I want. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to left click and hold it down and just drag that clip straight into my timeline here. So that one ends, that one starts. I'll just drag and make sure it's, yeah. Now you'll notice the video size has shrunk. It does this by default sometimes. So all we do is right click on here, transform, fit to frame, and it bumps it right back up to the normal size. And we'll get another clip. Don't go into this one. So we'll go across, I've got a kill there. So I'm going to set that as the in point, so I'll press I on my keyboard. And I'm going to set that as the out point, so I'll press O, sets it out, so I've just got that little clip. Left click and drag into my timeline, clip there. Same thing happens again, right click, transform, fit to frame, and that's you. Now we'll go for our next one. So across to here, yeah, about there. Right, so what I'll do is I'll set that as the in point, and I'll put this as an out point. Go for out. So that's the wee clip I want. I'm going to drag that straight into here on my timeline. So you'll see I've got an intro and I've got 3 different clips put together. And what I'll do now is I will go to the effects tab. I will go to the video transitions. I'm going to go and do something different here. I'm going to go motion. I'm going to do a push between the clips. So all you do is left click, hold the button down and just drag it straight over to where you want it to be. I'm going to put it there in between those 2 clips, like so. So the transition will start on this clip and it'll end in that clip. You can see there the cross into there. And I'll do the exact same. I'll go back to effects. I can go to zoom. I can add a zoom to in between the next 2 clips. So it zooms in like that. Now again, this video shrunk, so just remember to click on it, right click, transform, fit to frame, and there you go. So the zoom will come in nicely there, boom, into the zoom, into the next clip, good to go. And what I'll do is effects, dissolve, I'll do a cross dissolve and I'll put that in between my intro and the first clip. There we go. So when this comes up with this, it's going to fade into the next clip, kill, push into the next clip, kill, zoom into the next clip. There we go. Looks good. So that's the basics of putting a video together. That's as simple as that. You've got the media on this side. You've got your cutter, your trimmer up here. You can trim it down, and you've got your preview here and your timeline down here. So I've added my intro, 1, 2, 3 clips, transition between each clip, and I'm going to add an outro. So what we'll do is we'll go to the outro, which I've got down here. I want the full thing, so I don't need to trim it. So I'll just drag from here straight over to there. It's a tad loud. Now, if you have any issues with the audio about it being too loud, you can change it. All you do is go to the audio tab. You can see, you can go to this little line that runs all the way down the middle. You can adjust the volume for each clip. So I'm going to reduce the volume on the outro because it was tad loud. That's better. And you can do the same for the effects or the sounds in the game. You can change the volume to reduce it a little bit if you want. So what we'll do is, so go back to the beginning. In fact, we'll put a fade at the end here because that's the last clip I'm doing just now. So what you can do is do a cross dissolve and just put that at the end like that. And it means it just fades out into the outro. And what I can do as well, when I go to effects, I can go to the audio one and I'll do a fade in here in the audio tab. So they just fade out the audio and the video at the same time and go into the next clip. So you have a fade in at the beginning and a fade at the end and your transitions in between. Now if you want to add, say for instance you will say, oh I want to put a picture in here somewhere, it's easy to do that. All you do is go to media. I've got a picture here, I'll click on, you can see it there. You just drag that straight to the top above your video one. We'll drop it about here. I'm going to make it slightly smaller, so all I do is go to the end of the video here, or the clip, sorry, and just drag that and make it slightly smaller, like so. I'll get my marker and I'll go over top so I can see it. You can see it's massive on my screen. I do have the ability to move it around. I do have the ability to just drag this and make it smaller. And then you can put it up in the corner or anywhere you want. So I'm going to have it sitting up here, like so. And you'll see it appears, boom, there. Now it comes in extremely harsh. I want to give it a little fade. So what I can do is you can apply effects to basically anything. So what we're going to do is going to go to the video transitions. I'm going to go to a dissolve, addictive one. I'm going to put it at the beginning here. Back to effects, addictive dissolve, and put one at the end. So what's going to happen is it's going to fade in like so, then fade out as if it wasn't there. That's all good. So you can have as many of these you want. You can also have text if you want to apply text. You've got a text tool up here that you can go and basically just click and you can start typing whatever you want. It appears there. You can also move this around if you want as well. I'll just delete that. So yeah, you've got different things that you can do. You can also add music. If you want to add music to your clip, you just go to the media. I've got a wee score here, I click on it, it comes up here in the trimmer. I'm going to just move this across to about maybe there. Press I for in, I want it to start there. And we'll say end there. Press O for out and out there. And then I'm going to just drag this clip, oh sorry, before I do that, if you go down to audio one, we can see here, if I right click here, I can insert a track. It puts an audio 2 right underneath, and that's where the music's going to go. So I'm going to just drag that straight in there, boom. Now the music is extremely loud. Again, I can adjust this, bring it down a tad. Now, I can maybe increase it a little bit, because you don't want the audio to be too high. You want it to be more kind of background music. And at the beginning, again, effects, audio transition, and I'm going to put a fade at the beginning, so it fades in. I'll extend that a little bit, so it doesn't come in abruptly. And it's just about messing around, so I can decrease that so I can hear more of the music. And it's the same for anything, just decrease whatever you need to decrease, and you can just basically increase the audio for the music if you want more music. or decrease the music and increase the main video audio, so you can hear the effects and stuff like that. So it's just about messing around with it. So what we'll do is we'll go across, right across here. Now you see my outro starts here with music. I have the music track still playing underneath. A way around that is if you just click on the slice tool, I'm going to go down to here and I'm going to just cut that right about there. And I'll click on the arrow, and what I'll do is I'll click on this bit here that I've just sliced, and I'm going to delete that, so it keeps just the audio just for the clips, and it ends before the outro kicks in. Again, I'll go in, I'll put a crossfade at the end of it, like so. I'll maybe increase it a little bit. It means the video, the main audio track, and the music audio track will all fade out at the same time and get into the outro. Make that smaller. And that is it. That is the basis of my video. It's basically just intro, clips, transitions, outros, just putting crossfades at the start and end of things. It's just getting used to it, getting familiar with it. You can put as many clips as you want. You can experiment with the effects that you can add. You can add flares to it as well. But yeah, I mean, it is very, very good. If I go to this video clip here, I'll just show you quickly. If we go to effects and go to say like grunge or whatever, you've got shake and stutters and things like that. So if I put a shake and I just drag that straight onto that clip here, it's going to add a shake to this clip. You can see it slightly moving there like that. Quite effective. It can work in different ones. Now if you didn't like that effect, you can go to controls. Under effects you'll see the shake one. I can untick that and it basically removes the shake from that clip, or I can keep it in like so. And you just experiment with it and see how you get on. So I hope it does kind of help you understand the actual video editing. It's not a hard process, it's quite quick. Once you get familiar with the timelines and things like that, it can be a bit intimidating looking. So I hope this guide gives you a little insight into how to use HITFILM. It is free. I would recommend you get it if you're wanting to make videos and you don't have any money or bucks to spend on programs such as Adobe Premiere and things like that. So yeah, thank you very much. And what I will say before we end here is if you want to export your stuff, you just click on export, contents, and it comes up here. You can change that to 4K or whatever. I just keep it as YouTube 1080p HD. And you just basically just start exporting and it will send it to the folder that you created. I'll fast forward this video so you can take a look at the finished article without actually having to sit and watch this exporting, but I will say it is rather quick depending on your PC, and it is MP4 so you don't have to convert it when you upload it to YouTube. Okay, so the video finished converting and it's ready to go, so I'll just double click on it and you can watch it. So yeah, that's a finished article. It's not completely polished or great in any way. There is things you can do to make it a little bit better. I'm just basically throwing this together just to show you how you go from one clip into another, how to add the transitions, effects, etc., music, all that. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. If it has, please do give me a like. If you get any questions about video editing or anything like that, or HITFILM, please do leave a comment and I can try and get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, thank you very much for taking the time to listen, and until next time, take care of yourselves.